Mass observation records everyday life and the thoughts and feelings, beliefs and opinions of ordinary people. Through diaries and responses to directives, we can come to understand how kindness manifests through time and at key points in our history as captured by mass observation. Observers noted acts of kindness during the evacuation of children, to the kind woman who undresses my child tonight. Others during the Blitz.
The person whose house was hit behind my uncle's and totally destroyed was out fire watching that night. Being near his own house, he saw it had been hit, but went and put out my uncle's coal shed fire before bothering about his own home. When he was questioned as to whose house it was had been hit, he said, "You never mind whose house, get on and help put these incendiaries out," leaving his own belongings to help people less able to look after themselves.
Of course, these are the stories we are told of the war, and there are many differing accounts within the archive which might suggest not everyone was so keen to show kindness at this time of crisis. But for those that do, their example is both heartening and humbling. In 1938, mass observation was also exploring happiness, and many responses seem to suggest that this is closely aligned to kindness. Being kind to others is a source of happiness for ourselves. Since 1981, the Mass Observation Project has explored numerous topics. In 1989, it asked about the rules of conduct we observe in our daily lives. Responses spoke of the manners and behaviour, but also of kindness and the simple act of smiling at a stranger.
If everyone in the world behaved with kindness and consideration to each other, the less fortunate as well as the better off, the world would be a better place for us all.
Last of all, I love people who give me a smile as they pass by. It makes me smile, and then I find somebody else smiles at me smiling, and it's lovely. It makes the world a better place. Mass Observation's outreach and engagement programme, which is inspired by the founding ethos of Mass Observation to capture the voices of those who so often go unheard, has also explored places where kindness may be hard to find, such as in prison, or for those who are street homeless. Responses shine a light on areas where society could do more to show and offer kindness.
What a day. Woke up and I was in prison. No surprises there, but it always registers on first awakening. And so it's a Friday and diary day. I resolved myself to be as pleasant as possible to everyone I meet today. Why not be nice, kind, and smile a lot? 5 a.m. Beautiful sunrise, but shivering to the bone. It's the middle of May, but it feels like winter to me. 6 to 7 a.m. A few disapproving looks from the dog walkers and joggers in the park as I kill time before a charity opens up to provide coffee and breakfast.
Mass Observation was well placed to record the COVID-19 pandemic and has collected over 10,000 narrative accounts in the form of diaries, journals and directive responses detailing this extraordinary time in our lives. From support for the NHS and care workers, to friends, family, neighbours and communities coming together to show kindness, we are offered a glimpse of what it meant to people. I telephoned my mother's care home today and a kind care worker let me use her WhatsApp so that I could see and speak to my mother. Although my mother has dementia and other mental health problems, she recognised my voice and was happy to hear me. The carer told me that she kept on touching the phone whenever I spoke. My mother started singing and I sang a little with her before telling her I love her and I hope to see her soon. Many children also recorded their experiences through diaries and drawings and showed kindness and compassion for others, giving hope for the future.